All right. Damn it, dude. I really wanted to win. All right. Dude, I miss Old Temple too. All right. So next, I was asked to do Wasabi versus syrup. So I don't know if syrup's in here at all. I'm doubtful that he is, but he definitely said some shit. Maybe I shouldn't do his set. He's not in here. Does he deserve to have it analyticized? Analyzed? You're lucky I'm the homie. Wow. All that was good. That was 13 seconds of goodness right there. Let's go back. He's certainly making it worth my time to do an analysis of this. So first he just like runs in with the down tilt. Down tilt just like super good, especially in that position. You know, have someone at the edge, gets a grab off the down tilt, throws out another down tilt. I don't know what else he could have done in this situation, so throwing out this neutral B wasn't the worst thing, and he kind of just like threw it out, so whatever. Get the down tilt. So that neutral B up right there, like, unless he goes for the super sick angle, yeah, he puts himself in a position where he has to go for like the sexiest angle. Otherwise, he's forced to go up, and if he's going up, that neutral B just like holding it, really like nets you that up tilt afterwards, especially if you time it correctly.
Yes, I'm excited to see this.
I want to say that up smash was bad, like right there. But it's really Syrup's fault. I wouldn't thought that up smash. It's a very niche up smash for it to be good. Like the stars really align there. If you're Syrup, if you're Wasabi, and if you're Syrup, you did everything wrong. Like that, you shouldn't have been throwing out that fair there. Something that Marts do is they just kind of always like throw out attacks and you can punish it. That was a great down tilt. So there's a lot of stuff I liked here. Starting with this down tilt, just like a wave dash back down tilt, covered a lot of space. Marts are using in the corner there. Not very Marts aside from Zane are like super good at dash dancing on the edge. They like to give themselves a little bit of space so they don't fall off or like anything like that. So he threw it in a rather safe position. He also had the chance to like run away if it didn't hit. Gets the back air afterwards. And right here is where I might have done something different. Like he does a shine stall there. I would have thrown out another shine to stall a little bit longer. Because he would have landed there right when Syrup jumped. And that way Syrup would have had to either recover, like he would have had to up B like right at that instant. And then from there you have a lot of time to punish that. What he did instead is like he did the one shine stall. He fell kind of quickly. Syrup did jump too early, if you ask me. I feel like I would have side beat another time, jumped low. And he gets hit by the up B. Now, in this situation, if I hit someone with the up B, the way I'm thinking about it is I shine. This back air is also good if you hit someone with the up B, but I like to shine up B, like right, like I see the fires hitting them, I'm like, the sound it makes, and I shine up B really quick to like, the shine will hit them and I'll hold the edge. And then from there it's a matter of rolling up. But if you try to do that back air, if you're dealing with someone who's really, really, really fucking good at SDI, they'll get hit by the fire here and then they'll just grab the edge. I don't know how the hell they do that shit, but they fucking, some niggas are too good at SDI. I've dealt with it, so. Good up smash after that up air. Could have got a grab. I feel like he would have got more, but you know, whatever. He could have got stuff off that up smash. That was also good stuff out of Syrup here. Let's see. Yeah. So what I will say is that Wasabi both needs to start DIing a little bit better and teching. Like in that situation where he forward threw him, if he DI'd correctly, there is a way to end. I can't tell you like exactly how because it's in my muscle memory. It's not really like something I consciously know how to do. Right here, you can land right at the edge. Like you land right here, and if you tech it, you will immediately grab the edge. Or you don't even need to grab the tech it a lot of the times. I like to tech it versus Marth so that I have the invincibility from teching it and I don't get hit. But if you just hold up versus most characters that down like let's say it's Sheik and she down through you here, if you just hold up, you will grab the edge afterwards. And I think he tried to do the hold up method there, but because it's Marth, Marth has the down tilt will hit you unless you do attack. So, yeah. Something to keep in mind. That was really good too. Syrup got himself out of not Syrup. Wasabi got himself out of that situation, but that was like that was a fun little mix up there.
I'm also looking to do like a preemptive grab when they're trying to come in with like a running shine a lot.
Okay.
Also, you're not.
Wow. That was just hard reads. That was just nothing but 100% hard reads.
Let's keep. I'll say what I'm looking for.
You say what you're looking for.
Like Wasabi, you know you acted a little scared there, and you probably shouldn't have. But also, like you have to concede there. Like that was just a good little A1 read. Back throw. He grabbed the edge to just like threaten it, and then he forces the air dodge. A lot of foxes from New York, specifically, like to do the air dodge because they also know that they're really good at holding down near the edge. They'll like crouch cancel it and shine, or like something like that. Like New York foxes act a little weird in those situations. Like not very many people do the jump air dodge. The jump air dodge works in Philadelphia. If I got my Philly watchers, so there's something else that happened here that I want to remember. So that's why I went back. So pretty sure if you miss it, not if you miss, if you get the SDI, you can throw out an aerial right away at Marth. But good jab. Like that's the 2010 they got out of my up air jab grab. He gets his back air here. That's what I wanted to talk about. And what you could do is, because he did that back air so high, he's going to be out of the back air animation, like right when he's like super low down to the platform. What I like to do here is I will get a waveland out, waveland back, jump and throw out another back air, or just like waveland down with the back air. So Syrup, I'm assuming because he's played Mango Me, you know, a few times, he knows that that back air is coming with the jump. The jump, I don't know. I like to do the jump. It hits harder, but if you just do the regular waveland back air, you're gonna grab the edge afterwards, and that's also a pretty decent position. And if they throw out a fair, it'll either trade or hit the fair.
It's really hard because I'm not very.
Nice try on the drill. Gets out of there once he realizes it's not going to work.
Which is cool. Like,
I'm really liking these falling up airs out of Syrup. Although they're not working, so maybe he should start trying something different. Yeah, he's like waiting too long on him. He needs to start just like thawing out up tilt or a reading where he's going to jump after he comes up there. So like you saw how he did that fucking up throw waveland thing or whatever they got both on the ledge there. What I would have done here is I would have started dash attacking to the left, actually. Yeah, I would have dash attacked to the left and it would have hit there. So that's like...
I think that, but I also admit that it is completely up for debate.
Yeah. It's exactly what we were talking about earlier with like the easier matchup that isn't necessarily...
Good jab. I feel like that Nair might have been like ending it too early. Like I see where he's coming from. And he is at a fairly high percent. Like, it wasn't the wrong option. It's just that Wasabi did a really wise option afterwards and just, like, taking it and, like, sliding on the platform and getting out of it immediately. And he gets a jump. Like, even Syrup's, like, trying to go after it afterwards, the F smash is, like, really good. But, I don't know. I would have got a grab here instead of doing that there. And when I say I would have, that's not... That's not true because my Marth is garbage. Like my Marth has ideas, I cannot execute on them at all. So
Ooh, but Martha's explosive.
Yeah.
And when he
be my Marth brainchild, please.
Also, you have to play
The way my Marth could be so beautiful, but I can't execute. I just don't understand how he moves. These are really good grabs, but I would have liked to see better punishes out from them.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing. Yeah, when they're that's why when you look at Zane, you're like, oh, he's just killing them. So it's like,
No, this is hard.
Yeah,
Zane's doing some hard stuff.
oh yeah, he is doing hard stuff. But when you
So that's I talk a lot about like the tech immediate like. So if someone up smashes you, you tech immediately. Talked about that quite a few times. That was it, kind of an execution, but like off of Marth dash attack. Like he techs it immediately, he gets the shine right afterwards.
Zane's doing some hard stuff.
And in turn, like if Syrup was really thinking, he would have held down too, and he could have teched that and got a punish right afterwards.
but when you're doing it, you know.
Like I really want people to start doing that tech
And
on
Zane's doing
the
some
early
hard
up
stuff.
smash.
He was.
And he's doing pretty good with not he's not overextending.
So he's in a
But
tricky
Wasabi type
position.
That was a pretty decent draw. Like
Not
that was just like a neutral down tilt. Like I don't think there was much thought in it, but it wasn't the worst idea.
Arthritis percent, and you do not want to go to last percent with the Fox, where you're both at high percent.
Yeah.
It's really easy to, and you don't want to.
Well,
And now it's looking scary.
yeah, he got a nice juicy combo.
I don't know how I feel about that down air there. I feel like it was desperate. I don't want to see a lot of desperate moves here. I'm seeing lots of good stuff out of Wasabi though. Like he's really, it came to last stock and he's like, all right, time to go. I feel like you could have got a grab there. I'm not liking the fairs. They should have been up airs.
Oh wow, great dash.
Like
See, this is
I think you're just like playing a little bit nervous. This isn't like how you're playing in the beginning of the set.
you would think
Speaking
he
of
would
Zane.
get something. Oh no, that was
I feel like that side B never works. I feel like it always gets you hit.
Wasabi, free stock.
what did I say?
Like you should be using the C stick instead if you're SDI, right? So if anything, that's where your hand should be.
Well, he had a couple opportunities.
I got nobody in here, but I'll keep it going strong for you, buddy. When you watch this later, you better thank me. You too, Wasabi, because I'm helping both of you out here. I'm giving some A1 advice, I think.
Alright, in neutral, it might be hard to get in on Marth if you're both like.
All right, good down tilt.
Big opportunity.
Yeah,
A little quick.
upward angle.
Yeah, exactly. That's a really good option for Fox, and it's not super easy for nice.
Really good.
Marth to deal with, but you just kind of have to commit hard and either F smash and hope you can cover all the top board angles, or just do a full hop fair.
Could have upbeat earlier. That's like one thing that would have saved you.
See, like DJ Nintendo does that all
But-
the time, and you can't let him.
Like when you see, okay, I can actually go back here. When you see him do this jump, you gotta up B right there. If he jumps straight up, you just up B. Because the straight up jump is not good. You will hit it. So just need to like react a bit quicker to it. I know it's not the easiest thing to react to, but if you want to get out of, if you want to live,
Assuming we're gonna play.
good running,
I do have to play the winner.
to like shield drop back air.
Oh, which is something I should
Like a pretty strong tool against Marth if you can get above him and he's shielding.
definitely
It just like gives you pressure on him in a good position.
Especially given the stocks.
I feel like that Nair was like too ballsy, and if I was Wasabi, I would have like. So the second this happened, I would have ran more to center stage and just taken it and not allowed you to get in. Like thrown out a see, like I think he threw out that back air like in the wrong spot.
I mean, they're both sick.
So like you know they're fighting here. You do this Nair. I would have ran forward and threw the back air out over here instead. Because he's gonna try and get back center stage. So he gave you the opportunity to run it underneath him, and you could have got position plus that back air, and all you ended up with is the back air. Really, like I mean, you have momentum now, and that's really good. But
It was alright.
having momentum plus positioning is definitely better. Getting some good. That's more of the pew pew combo. I consider that one the pew pew combo. You just get like the one fair into down air. It's like more of an opportune down air than it is a Ken combo. People like to call it the Ken combo, but you know I don't know, dude. Ken was getting like 5 fairs into dare. That was an amazing update.
I cannot imagine how anyone ever does that.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I learned about this. Gary was telling me. So shout outs to OG. If you hold like full one direction or something, it's like a one frame. Like it's really frame input tight. But if you like hold fully forward when you up B as Marth, you can
I think the shield gets
you get a lot of horizontal movement.
and
So
shield gets
it's like a perfect angle type deal.
yeah.
Wow.
You don't hit it. That's just
So good on you, Zero. You know,
that's
doing some shit I didn't even know about for mad
He's
long.
been tripped up on the platforms a little bit.
yeah, a little bit.
Like last game is the reason he didn't clean it up.
Good down smash, I guess.
Do an up tilt.
There's no repercussions to it, so I can't say nothing.
The crack in the platform, it won't work because up tilt's just strong.
Yeah, up till that.
Should have just kept drifting away, like
Up
backwards.
tilt at like 50.
Oh, it's juice. That's
Yeah,
some
it is
juicy.
juicy. It's completely juicy. You
There's
might
only
just,
one word for it.
you might just get a dare, and that might just be it.
Oh, yeah,
that might
true.
be the stock.
That is that. Oh, that is like literally taking a nice melon and just like
Oh, yeah, it's
juicing it in your
so
arm.
juiced.
What are they talking about? Now I want to go back.
Juice, man.
Since nobody's here, I get the privilege of doing whatever I want.
You might just get a dare, and that might just be it.
Oh, yeah,
that might be
true.
the stock.
That is that. Oh, that is like literally taking a nice melon and
What's the juice?
You probably want to do an up tilt if you think they're gonna roll in that way, because that way they can't do the crash on the platform. You know, it won't work because up tilt's just stronger.
yeah, up till that 90 is that seems pretty good.
No, it was up tilt at like 50.
Oh, that's juice. That's
Yeah,
some
it is
juicy.
juicy.
Yeah, up tilt at 50 is juice.
You might just get a dare, and that might just be it.
Oh, yeah,
that might be
true.
the stock.
That's a nice melon right there.
Like literally taking a nice melon and just juicing it in your arm.
I wonder
Shouts to Juice Man.
if I like fuck. There's a word for it. Cause like Dane Cook definitely stole a joke from like Louis C.K. at some point, and they came up with some term. It's like amnesia burgling or something. I wonder if that's what that was. Because I definitely said melon just now. I thought that was my own thought,
Okay.
but I also definitely heard it right before.
That was really cool. That was really cool.
Just unexpected. Oh, unexpected up air, up B's
Yeah.
kills.
Yeah. Oh, they're so good.
Those are almost always good.
They're always tight. The thing is, the unexpected ones are the only ones that
All right.
it's not that strong a move, unfortunately.
True.
You think it's stronger than
Ooh,
Also,
look at bear.
it's like never used, so it's almost always unexpected.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's the good thing. Oh,
What?
attack, but a little unexpected. You got to do that bear like immediately.
Yeah, but he got more
Still great
respect.
tech.
He might have died, but
Absolutely.
his respect levels have increased
Yeah.
from everyone. Everyone watching. All 40,000.
I think he is going for the tech chases maybe a little too much.
I think you're throwing out Nair in certain positions where you could just get grab instead. And it's not that I don't appreciate Nair. I think that Nair is super great. And I think if you Naired me, it would work. Honestly, I think if you Naired me, it would work. But he's holding in a lot. And that's something you should have especially noticed by the fact that you got like 3 Ken combos already.
Wow, what is happening?
Ken or PPU combos. And like,
Might be it.
if he's holding in on these Nairs, that also means that the likelihood of him getting out of them is like a little bit more variance. Just because he could either hit the floor or hit the platforms like he did way earlier. Like, if you get grab, it kind of removes that variance.
That always feels so good.
So, I mean, good edge guard here. I didn't really pay attention to it. Sorry, but dash attack, fair. That was good. You just like jump and react to the side B. If he shortens there, like you miss it, but it's also on him to shorten. It's like hard, especially last stock situation. Not many people go for that shorten.
I don't quite have it.
Yeah. It's also good because you've already jumped there. You might as well cover the situation that you forced yourself to cover.
Marth is so melee, dude.
Oh, he's picking fountain. I'm a real big fan of Fox picking fountain on here. Got to take that up smash into immediate grab.
It's up there.
Both these characters have
True. Yeah, down tilt there. So, So remember when I said that down tilt is super good earlier? It is super good, but in the situation right there where he chose to do it, it's way less good. Just because so you remember how I said like unless you're Zin, you fuck with the edge really heavy. He does the down tilt in pretty much the same position he did it in before, which will cover like more of a dash dancing situation. But if someone's just standing up, they are actually super close to the edge. Like that's where Zane would be dash dancing, pretty much. And those that down tilt is not gonna hit that area. So
different ways. Like Marth
Now he's just like throwing out the down tilts because this is kind of a juicy percent for down tilt. You can get like a near up air or even just like an up air if they don't DI it. Like
Both of them have
they
that,
DI
like,
up
0%
to die.
kill possibility, like, just shine.
Was that a laser land?
Both of them have that, like, 0% kill possibility.
No, it's just a wave dash down.
Shine
Okay,
from-
that was good nonetheless.
But,
And even just like keeping Marth in the air, like it only takes like one reset. You get him without his jump.
Great
they
nair.
both have just really cool combo opportunities
Absolutely.
where you can just
I actually do like that shine down tilt there. It kept him relatively safe, I find.
geeking out about a matchup.
I know. It's a good matchup, man.
I love melee players.
I know. I actually love melee players because whenever you go to any other like game,
Catch off emotion.
I don't like their game.
Yeah, you gotta hold it in, dude.
Oh yeah, because they know a new one's gonna come.
If I saw you be like,
This one actually has
to me that just means time to give you this dick, my guy. Time to start pouring in the salt. Throw out some random forward smashes, see how they help.
If anything.
Nice,
well, net plays a whole other.
sweet spot. That was actually like the Fox sweet spot.
I love melee, dude.
He's just like playing really well right now, actually.
I love melee so much. I want to see.
Nice job just coming out there.
Yeah, definitely.
But, Wasabi said-
That's a really good like situation to do that near him.
Your goal should really be to live, to not die, to not because once you survive that like initial onslaught, the initial combo, you're at arthritis, baby.
I super honestly think that way. Like I try to live against Marth a lot instead of like getting out of Marth combos.
This is all very nice. I should maybe start doing these jab resets.
He tried to really trick him there. Wasabi got out. Like a 1/3 chance of getting out of that situation, like unscathed. But he found that hole. So it wasn't like even
I don't know.
like it was a slightly obvious hole, but
Got interrupted and could have grabbed. Then
find that hole nonetheless, you know what I'm saying?
It's tough when you have an option in mind.
yeah.
That might. Oh.
Okay. A little moral victory.
Honestly that is a moral victory. I will take that dare. Like that's the start of something. You still have the Fox off foot.
Like a 3-1 comeback, but it's not at all. Like I mean, it's 2 games.
Yeah. This is what Marth loves, man. Is opportunities to kind of.
Yeah.
You've been SDIing the drills out a lot when you should mix up DIing into him on his drills a little bit more often.
Wasabi's playing just.
You'd be surprised how often he'd mess them up because even like way earlier in the first game he did like a nair or something and he missed the dash back. I saw him try to go for the grab for it and he just like missed it. So you could have taken advantage of that.
Neutral game is really the only thing I'm interested in this match. Wow.
Was that a pivot?
Okay. Is really the only thing I'm interested in.
No.
This match. Wow.
But that is the percent for that. If you just held edge, you would have had him. I think a lot of Marts actually are super bad about judging how far Fox goes with his up B. I think you guys could be way better about that. And that's speaking very generally, like not specifically on you, but
He really needed that.
if you knew there, you would have had it. You should have done the get up attack, if anything. You were below 50%. You were below 100% for sure. Yeah, you were definitely below 100% when you did it. So you should have done the Mewtwo King just get up attack thing.
Wasabi's really good at once he's
Yeah,
this percent.
that was the game. That was actually a really fun game to watch. There was a lot to talk about there. I'm very, very pleased with it. I think this will actually be where I cut it off for the day. Might do something tomorrow. I don't know. I have all these sets from Rocky that I want to watch, including this bunny match between Stango and I, which I think is really good. So I'll have almost as much to talk about with that last set as I do with this. So let you guys know. All right. Well, I'll catch you later. I'm gonna go eat, watch some, I don't know, Spider-Man Homecoming maybe. I think that's the Marvel movie that I'm on.